About me. Alright, bro, you ready to record?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, so it's not even like a countdown. So you don't
Okay.
have to do everything like kind of like how you want to.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll tell you like 3, 2, 1 like that, and we go from there.
You
Alright,
got
so
it.
3, 2, 1. Hey, how you doing, everybody? This is Mario Norman,
And I'm Zafir.
and welcome to another episode of
No
No
love
Love
lost.
Lost. So today, pretty much what I want to sit back and talk about is like I just want love, and then I want to basically sit back and talk about wife privileges, and then the side chick shit like that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So basically, how I want to start it off is like this, right? When people always sit back and be like, what do a man want far as from a relationship? You know what? I just thought of
What?
something,
What?
right?
What?
I want to start over.
Okay.
Gotta start over.
That's fine.
Nah, we're gonna start over. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, I'm listening.
Cause that bitch right here is not even on.
Yeah, I'm glad you caught that right away.
Yeah, look, it's not even on.
Yeah, wow. It was catching something.
It was catching probably that.
Yeah,
That was good.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I have to go back and look at it.
It's
But
okay. You can play it, but
I
I'm
ain't
just
even play
like, that's
shit.
crazy.
That is crazy.
Oh, is it dead?
It could be. I had it charging all night.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it.
I'm
Yeah.
about to say.
It's something.
Come on now.
Damn.
No.
I did.
It can't be. You said you had a charger.
Yeah, look them. And you remember what happened last time when I did that? When I tried to record while I was trying to like charge and stuff.
What happened the last time?
It had made that funky ass noise and shit.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
You could hear it in the background.
Yeah, man. That shit's crazy. That shit's crazy for real. But
You see the shit that transpires?
I don't know. Philip, what up, bro? You still playing Cyber Dragons? Hunter, what up, man? You straight? I see y'all, bro. I'm over here trying to podcast. Oh, whenever I get my shit out the way, though. I don't really go live like that, though. I'm about to listen to this joint right now, though, because my shit is dead. Duke won tonight, too. That's what's up. But yeah, my shit's dead right now, bro. I'm trying to, like, catch all my stuff. What up, fam?
There's a reason the sleep number.
But yeah, my joint went dead on my ass.
Hi, No Love Lost. I'm Zafir. And this is Mario. And I'm finally freaking doing it.
You read it off?
What's going on?
Yeah, okay.
I gotta put something in here while this charges. All right. And all you see, I'm literally feel like there are more or less versions of the Bible. There are books written by people who maybe even tangibly touch the case. What would we have added? Right? That's how I always felt. But what I didn't realize is I didn't know the whole story.
Yo, that's good though. You see the list we got. Yeah. I seen it. No, you're doing pretty good though with it though. I had went yesterday and I played or whatever and stuff like that. I know it was straight. It was fun though.
You people
like,
always
just,
ask,
like,
how did you become the crime?
My bad, I take shots.
And I'm like, oh.
I don't promote drinking for nobody. But if you got to drink Cortisone and XXL, I swear to God, it get you right.
Mm.
Now I'm just sitting back.
And I promise you, you're not going to want to miss this. But first, let me tell you the story. Not from any side. I have no theory. I thought one thing when I was young, another when I was older. But what I realized when I actually dug deep is that I never had a real understanding of the facts. And that's what I hope to give you today in Hood Crime.
Yeah, I'm about to end this, bro.
It's okay. You need to end it because where you what you on TikTok?
Nah, I was on Facebook. I'm about to end this, bro. That's crazy. It's all the time. That's crazy. I'm about to go back.
Well, you know what I'll do for you guys as a treat while we have to get this going on our end, but the issue we're having is Mario didn't charge what he had to charge.
I
So,
had to make sure, farther for me, farther in my personal story, that I was
So-
actually 2 states away and not one. You can drive to
Y'all
South Carolina, but you can't drive to North
can
Carolina. You
listen to
understand
this
that? So
episode.
me basically putting that distance out there, I wanted to say this, right? I want you to actually grow up farther within yourself or whatever, right? And actually see the fact that
This is
your
another
little
way to
boy
push
is
the
not just a
button.
little boy anymore, whatever, and stuff like that. I had to become a man farther than by myself. And it hurt. You know what I'm saying? Right, the way that I actually had to do things, you know, having your aunt, having your
This is
grandmother,
us.
having your grandpa, whatever, stuff like that, right? But at the same time, I just wanted you to actually be there too. I remember so many stories or whatever, and I'm not saying that you don't love me and stuff like that. I never will say no stuff like that, right? But I will say for a fact that you definitely could have did a lot of things different and not try to make it up far as and through your kid. You get what I'm saying? My kid. And I can actually sit back and say that because, like, mothers do that. And I know a lot of us actually sit back and actually can contest far as into that, right? You know how many times that we used to sit back and get our asses whooped just because we'll be like, yo, can you do this far as for me? Da da da. Oh no, sit your ass down. You get what I'm saying? And we'll be like, damn, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's how it was with us growing up, far as when we was little growing up, 90s babies, however you want to look at it, right? 2000 babies, y'all all right. But I'm just saying, with us growing up, we used to get our ass whooped. Yo, call us in there for no reason. Where's your remote? It's right beside you, type shit. But now when my kid comes in there or whatever and look at it, I feel like you're trying to make up a lot of things that you couldn't do far as for me. And I look at it, I'm not jealous. You get what I'm saying? I just look at it like, yo, is that just your way of far as and trying to make up far as on like what you couldn't do with me? And it's sad, but I'm okay with that. But, you know, I'm doing whatever it takes far as for me right now just to make sure that I'm going to get that so that way I can progress. But, Mom, I will actually sit back and tell you like this, though. Y'all all know the story. I always sit back. I always laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? She was young, y'all. So y'all already know exactly what I'm going to say. She was definitely throwing that ass back while she was, 15 years old. So for the people that actually don't know anything about that, that's just me. That's my life story. You get what I'm saying? I learned a lot of stuff bars and through that. But moms today, whatever, kick your ass, bro. And I don't understand it, but they'll definitely try to kick your ass bars and through it. And I just have to sit back and just be like, yo, just try to make some changes. And if they can actually try to sit back and make changes as far as and for you, I promise you that you can actually grow up in a life or whatever where you feel as if like everything is okay. But sometimes we all have to distance ourselves. Sometimes we always have to sit back and just be like, yo, I'm trying. And sometimes you get tired of trying, right? But sometimes you always want to have somebody to lean on as well too, and that way you don't always have to search and look far as for what you need. So I think personally that if anybody would decide back and actually try to like ask me anything today on like how would you grow up, would it be different or whatever? Would you choose somebody else? No, I wouldn't choose nobody else. I would still have the same mom, of course, yeah. But I will also sit back and just be like, you know what? There would have been a lot of things along the lines. I would have sat back and told her like, hey, can we do this? Can you be like a little bit more involved or whatever, right? Can you actually not go out or whatever, make it feel as if like you don't want to be here? You get what I'm saying? So I dealt with that, as far as from house to house or whatever and stuff like, oh, you come here, that's fine, that's cool. You get what I'm saying? But as you get a little bit older, you just start looking at a lot of things what other people have and that you don't have. But yet you can sit back and buy yourself stuff or whatever. Yeah, I have to sit back and just use hand-me-down shit. But we also know as we get older, when you do get older, right, all the stuff that you couldn't get, right, it's kind of traumatizing for yourself because you sit back and start buying stuff that you really couldn't have. Wise, a lot of us, people older now today or whatever buy each other's like a lot of clothes. You may have a lot of shoes, and a lot of people can't relate to the right reason why you have all this stuff or whatever because basically you didn't have it while you was growing up and you used to ask for this stuff or whatever, but yet it used to be like, I ain't got no money, but yet they can sit back and do everything else they want,
right? That's a great analogy.
So
because
I always try to find like laughs, joy, and stuff like that. For us to anything I sit back and say, I always sit back and say, don't let the beginning of your day ruin the rest of your day. But as when it came far as to my mom, though, it was just like
the black or the white pair of the Chucks.
You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, I was just like, damn, like there's a lot of things
still
that we
wear
can
them.
actually sit down and actually talk about. I learned for the fact that for the first time
Air
that
Forces on.
Yeah, Air Forces. I had the black
and
and
like
white.
when I say she would whoop my ass, I'm like, my mom would whoop my ass, y'all.
That's right.
Like,
I didn't have
I can tell y'all the
hand-me-downs, but
story, right? I went to
shoes.
the grocery store.
Too, bro.
Huh?
Right? That bitch last too. Like any little
Of
thing.
course,
Yeah, I would eat the toothpaste.
It's funny because my buddy at the time,
Colgate,
Richard, right?
on the
I knew I was on
I
punishment, so it's
you
my
couldn't
fault.
tell me
You
nothing.
get
I
what I'm
would
saying?
bleach that
So
shit, throw it
they
in the
go down there
washing
to the
machine.
store,
like
whatever,
that
stuff
shit.
like that. I'm
I
paddling
just
on the
was
bike
like, I
like a
just
motherfucker.
tried
So
anything.
he
Had
come
to
up,
make
knock
sure
on the door,
your
He
jeans
was like,
didn't
yo,
dye it.
um, we finna go
So
to
you
the
had to
store.
roll it up
So
just
I
a
was
little
like,
bit
what?
or
We
tuck
finna go
it
to the
because
store. I was like,
the
all
jeans
right,
will turn
bet,
that
right?
shit blue.
So we go to the
Blue.
store, grab my stuff. He buys my shit. So I'm coming back all happy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Paddling on my bike or whatever. Dude, I live in an apartment complex at the time, so you know you have to go like over the speed bumps and shit like that. So I go over the speed bump, the
I remember
first one,
that shit
I
like
feel
it was
happy. I'm like,
yesterday.
2 more, I'm at the house, right? So I'm paddling my ass. I'll go over the last speed bump. Tell me why. Something said, look to the right. I look to the right. I'm on punishment, right, y'all? And I had looked at I looked to the right, and my mom is in the car. I looked at her. We made direct eye contact, right? And she said, "I'm gonna beat your ass when I get to the house." I said, "Okay." So then my buddy Richard, he's gonna look at me and be like, "Hey, you coming back out?" I was like, "Nigga, it's your fucking fault. I'm about to get my ass whooped." So I'm still paddling or whatever, make it to the house. It's nighttime by this time, right? So by the time I get in there, you see the light on in my room or whatever, you just see the belt with a shadow figure in the air. You just hear me yelling at the same time because she was tearing my ass up. So then she apologized or whatever like that. Of course, you know, it's not abuse back then. Back then, it was just
Back
good
then.
ass. So, I
Sounds
remember
like
on that
abuse to me.
song, I'm pretty sure you might not remember. I remember that my mom used to be the type to take the TV. She would take the damn game out of the room, all type of stuff, and put that shit in her room, put it in her closet. But when she left, I took that shit out. I started playing that shit, and I run in the room or whatever. And then my sister used to tell on me, right? So she was snitching, she had pretty little bug-headed ass. So she used to snitch on me, ass too, or whatever. But then when she be on punishment, it's like I wouldn't even act like that. But she pissed me off, I'd tell on her ass. I'd be like, oh no, she was in here watching TV. But my mom was so damn crazy, bro. Like she would put her hand in the back of the TV if she wasn't hot to make sure I turned it on. I was like, this bitch just like just don't like us or some shit. Like, but I didn't understand. I just didn't get it.
Damn.
It taught me a lot, man. It definitely taught me a lot.
That shit don't like
But it
us.
made me also push myself to whatever and be like, you know what? I don't want to be like this far as you growing up either. I didn't want to limit myself far as into like limited like abilities or whatever when I know I can sit back and be better. So the first
This
opportunity I
peach is
got as far as to
alright. I
get up
didn't
there
like
and
that
leave or whatever
cherry.
stuff like that, I said, fuck it.
We had
I'm
the
out.
cherry
You
in
get what I'm saying? Even if it was
in
like high
Asheville,
school, even if it
and
was
everybody
like going to
said it tastes
college,
like
you know, going to the
Robitussin when
military,
I
stuff
mixed
like
it
that, I
with the
had to go.
cortisone.
So first chance I got, I had to get the fuck up out of there.
I mixed it
There's a
so
lot
many
of toxic
different.
mothers
There's
out
like
there,
it
whatever, that
tastes
just
like
don't want to take care of their kids.
the
And I'm
strawberry
not saying
always
that far
worked
as into
perfect, but
everybody's
something
saying
with that
that everybody's
cherry,
toxic, but we all
it
have
did
been
it.
through parts in that
And because I
toxic,
was
you know
sick,
what
I
I'm
was
saying,
taking
like
that.
relationship parts with a
I was
mother,
taking
parts in
Robitussin,
our
and I said
past or
it
whatever,
tastes
stuff
fine to
like that,
me.
to make it feel as if like, you know what,
You
damn,
trying to
like,
get better.
what are we doing wrong? You get what I'm saying? And I just don't understand as far as I'm like, what are we damn doing? Because like, if they can't sit back and change, what the fuck can you actually do? And it's a lot of people that I met along the way or whatever to actually sit back and just be like, yo, like, I ain't grow up good with my mom. Fuck that bitch. You get what I'm saying? And me, I can sit back and say the same shit sometimes.
up,
But then
nephew?
again, we still say we love them at the end of the day, right?
Oh, for sure. 'Cause you know, I always say I love mine, even when I go through what I go through with her. So I definitely understand that. You know, for me, me and my mom had a great relationship when I was growing up. You know, I really got a whooping. I actually, you know, I have my mom has 4 daughters and 2 sons, and I always was treated a certain. You know, recently, just last year, my mom was living with me. You know, and it just became toxic. Her living with me, it became disruptive to my life of peace. Like I never like even my boyfriend would tell you I didn't yell. I used to not get upset. I used to believe in just communication, saying how I felt and saying it in a way where I took the emotion out of it and to put the logic in it.
Right.
That lady made me so damn emotional. I spiraled into depression. You know, I spiraled into. I remember
Oh
I
my
even
God.
told her one time. I said, "Well, I'm just crying. Like I'm just crying all the time. Not because I'm weak, but because, you know, a mother can pull at the strings of your heart like no one else can. You know, she can. Her words are the coils to your soul. You know, when she speaks, she's supposed to speak life into you. And you know, and when they say, "Oh, I don't give a fuck, kill yourself, I'm gonna kill you," or "I hope you fucking die," when they speak like that, those words coming from your mother versus those coming from a partner or ex or shit, even a damn daddy, like, is different.
So my mother wished me dead, like
we
because
get
we
into
would
it. I
get
was like, you
into
know,
it.
you
I was
gotta
like, you
move.
know, you gotta move.
I
I
said,
said because this is
and
working. I said I told you
if
if you feel some type of way about anything, speak your mind, but speak it with respect. Talk to me. Come say I need to talk to you, or whatever the case may be. You agreed to all these terms.
Before you move with me, and you still were a tyrant in my household. That's true. You know, she
Literally would be like,
I'm
not leaving this fucking house. You can't put me out. You know, guys, I had to evict my own mother I had to literally go down to the courts and file an eviction to put my mother out. My mother was supposed to be out by September 25th.
of 2023.
3. I did not evict her. Even though she was supposed to leave then, she did leave to December 19th of 2023. And the only reason why I finally got her out is because they told her 10 days. Let mom say a few more months. And the only reason why I would put her out is because the way I told her, if you ever tell me why you living in this house, that you hope I die again, that's it. You gotta go. She said, Lilton, that's my first name. She said, Lilton, I hope you fucking die. And I said, oh, you gotta get up out of here.
I went right straight to the sheriff's office the next day, and I said, "Here's what I gotta pay to get out of here." I said, "They said X, Y, and Z because you gotta pay the sheriff, to put somebody out." She knew. The sheriff came. They served her like, "Hey, you got X amount of days." That shit broke me to do that to her. But at the same time, she wishing me dead.
Yeah.
I hope you die. I don't care about you. You're just like your father. You're evil. You're the devil. You're everything under the sun. Oh, thou shalt not disobey that mother and father.
He started shooting all this Bible stuff.
Calling me faggots. Talk about like I get fucked in the ass. But I don't even do that. It's just like she just started saying all this stuff.
That was
Crazy. She was like, oh, I didn't say that.
You know what I did? Denial.
Hold on. You know what I did?
My daddy told me to
Let's do this. He said, recorder. You did?
Yeah.
I made videos of my mother wishing me dead and say she hate me, she hope I fucking die and everything. Started recording the interactions.
And it got to the point because she would go back and tell people stories like, "Oh, he treats me so bad.
He's a bad son. I hate him."
But then it got to the point where I was like, I just started recording everything. And it got to the point like she would tell my sister that lived up the block stuff, and I would be like, I can't do that right now. I said, like, at the end of the day, Ma, I got you on recording. Like, I sent all the videos and stuff to my sister. Like, I would send my sister the stuff of my mom cursing me and going in on me. And my sister would be like, yo, she said this? I'd be like, yeah, she said she hope all her kids die. And my sister said, what? I said, yeah, she said, I hate all y'all kids. I hope all of y'all die.
Like talking live,
Uh-huh.
I heard you. I was like,
Ma,
that sounds familiar.
You supposed to been get out.
Because it has all our stuff transmitted. I just was reading.
You know how hard that is?
Huh?
You know how hard that is?
It be fucking up a little bit, but it be catching it.
Some of your name, it never gets your name.
It never get my name right. ZAPHYE, some shit.
She said all he asked you was,
what's going on? What is your plan on moving? How could he help you to move?
What could he do to support you in getting out his house? She would switch the story around and tell everybody I was cursing her out.
This is a book I'm writing, y'all.
She even tried to say, like, my boyfriend tried to fight her. Meanwhile, she spit at him and everything, and she picked her cane up like she was about to swing it. She told him to come in so she could beat his ass. And I was like, Maurice, get in the car. We about to leave. Like, we don't have time for this. Like, and she would, and like, she even called social service.
My mother called social service on me. Say I was committing elderly abuse.
She had a social worker come to my house. Now the field.
Y'all go look up No Love Lost. We get into some real stuff on this podcast.
Then she said she was gonna tell the client's guardian that I was abusing him. Like,
No Love Lost.
She might have fucked the paper up.
Mario,
she tried to see what I bought my house and stuff like that. She went online. She was basically just trying to discredit me in every way. And I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm your child.
Subscribe, share.
Honestly, stuff like that, it don't matter.
It don't. Because I said, at the end of the day, I said, you are a better person.
You should have pointed at her.
Latest episode is damn, Ma.
Until you do.
But you know, I still got the messages when she sent me on Facebook, like, oh, you're an evil spirit.
What is wrong with her? Like, I just laughing. I let my sister listen to the podcast. We listen to it together. She said, yeah, that happened. That happened just like that. Yeah, I remember. And I said, and she would say, oh, I didn't say that.
having a boyfriend.
My sister was
don't
laughing
put
and
it
she was like,
money when I
yo, you told the
proposed to my
story, you
woman.
didn't add nothing, you didn't
And
take
then
nothing. I
she
said,
gonna say, oh,
nah,
you ain't
that's
nothing
what
but a fucking
happened.
faggot. Damn. I said, damn. Like that. Like that's how it is. Oh, put a dick in your mouth. This is the stuff she would say. I'd be like, Ma, you need some dick. That's why you probably acting like that. Like, don't play with yourself. Like you been doing.
That's fucked up.
I'm like, yeah, because I was like,
No, why would you tell her that? You gotta play with yourself.
because one time my nephew had sat on my mama's bed and underneath her pillow she had a purple dildo. And my nephew said, what is this? And I said, don't touch it. Don't touch it. And so she just literally just tried to discredit who I was as a person to my whole family. And I said, Ma, I don't care. I don't even like your family. Like, I don't even talk to them.
Right.
They ain't did nothing for me or my kids since ever. So why would I care? I said, you talk about my dad's family, how they don't do nothing. Neither do yours. I said, all they do is judge and preach. Judge and preach the word of God. But the word of God also says that gossip is a sin.
Come on
So
now.
you know what? If you're going to talk about my sexuality, I said, Ma, let's talk about you on the phone gossiping and lying. I said, you telling stories about how I'm committing elderly abuse. And you literally got social service involved and had them come into my house.
Right.
And had a caseworker at my house saying, oh, he don't put the heat on. I be cold over here.
No, you're doing
You
a little
cold,
bit too
bro.
much.
My sister said, yeah, I remember that. I
So
said,
after she had left,
I remember all the
my sister
details.
from Virginia that I don't mess with came to pick her up. So I'm thinking my sister gonna at least take her in, right?
Right.
You know that
She
she,
didn't take
had
her
the
in.
nerve to drop her over there at the hotel, the motel.
The
on Grand.
motel.
She said something to your sister.
No, mind you, my sister got a house. She got one kid. Her son is 18 years old, 19 now, but he got a house. 19. You have a husband. It's just the three of y'all.
Just
My
the
brother
three.
lived there too. But y'all have the space. You dropped your mother.
My sister dropped her
handicapped
mother
at
off,
a
her
hotel.
handicapped
Think about
mother
it. She was
off
about to
at
do
the
it.
motel
Exactly.
on
So
Bragg, which
so
is
you
a
know
drug
what? So
infested
mother was
area.
My sister got her for my other sister got her for Christmas because she's like, oh, I don't want her to be in the hotel with motel.
Yeah,
And then I said, all right. So she had her house for 2 weeks. She was like, yeah, but she can't stay here either. And she said, it's making me depressed. And I said, yo, her aura is so negative. I said, it's like her aura is so negative. She's like, she's not even doing nothing, but I'm depressed. I can't deal with this right now. I got my own issues. And I was like, yo, I'm telling you, that's how I felt in my house. I didn't even want to go home. I would get off from Smithfield at 3 o'clock in the morning and hated going home.
that's bad.
Like, the only part was good about was seeing my man and my cats. Like, you know, like, that was it. But I didn't even want to be there because I was just like, I didn't know what I was walking into. Home wasn't peaceful no more.
And home always has to be.
It became a circus.
Yeah.
It became handicapped people trying to pick up chairs and sitting there trying to throw their walkers and shit. Like,
Why don't you just put in a group home?
I wanted to do that, but
I did.
nobody wanted to help me get the guardianship over because they said nobody even wanted guardianship. That's the thing. Everybody was like, "Oh, I ain't doing it." like I'm not fit to deal with that. Like, you know, all my siblings said this, and my one sister gonna call me like, "Oh, you let your boyfriend disrespect your mother." I said, she done told this boy to die. She done called DSS and had a caseworker trying to investigate him. She said she was gonna call the cops on him and say that. And she said, like, my mother had fell and broke 2 bones in her back by trying to She was trying to get something. She stood on the chair. First of all, you know you ain't got good balance. That's why you got a walker. Why would you stand on the chair? She fell backwards, hurt her back. This happened like a year prior to her getting out. And you know, she said, "Oh, I'm gonna call the police on you and say that you was the one who hit my back," and I lied. I was like, I wasn't even home when it happened.
My mother has
My
mental
homegirl that was
issues.
staying at my house because she was going through a situation where she didn't have a place to go is the one who called me and was like, "Yo, your mom just fell." I was like, what? My mama fell. Like, I was worried because me and my mom always had a good relationship. I didn't realize I could not live with that lady.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I thought I was helping
Couldn't
her.
do it.
But I didn't even want her to live with me yet. I said, "Mom, give me 5 years and let me build an apartment off my house." But my sister said, "Oh, I'm going to have to cook Thanksgiving now."
And like you said before, right? mothers them have those strains or whatever where they can actually sit back and pull on fars and like I can target you. Yes, it hits different because anybody else out there saying that stuff fars and says we don't care. You get what I'm saying? But when a mom says it, it just hits different because damn nigga, I came farther from you. You get what I'm saying? You gave me life. But at the same time, I don't have to tolerate half of the stuff that you have to sit there and say fars into me. But with that being said, y'all, that's all we have to say for y'all, man. That's toxic mothers. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of us out there that actually go through some of the same stuff.
And I know a lot of people
Like,
have
and you all in
dealt
one.
with.
That's right. We do have to keep
Yes,
episodes short.
I understand that. You know what?
Mhm.
They don't always
You
do
see, I
it
just
right.
skipped it.
You
I
know,
just
and I
skipped in
understand
this
that. I
episode.
understand that
Yeah.
human
Yeah.
they make mistakes.
The
But I
episode
don't
was
think I would ever tell my
That's-
son,
no.
you die or kill yourself. I don't see
Oh,
that.
that was this
I
the end. Oh, it's 33, 33:40. Yeah, that shit was long. You said, look at you on my phone.
You was. You was like, damn, man. What hurt your feelings?
I was reading the line.
Sorry, shit. Keep playing. You keep playing. Look, I got live. You don't. Keep playing like that. Look, they gonna get me some trouble.
They didn't see that.
Yet. Yeah, alright. Mike, come in here. You right. The peach is definitely good. Yeah.
They just bring a
It's like a whoosh.
yeah.
It's definitely a whoosh. Alright, let's try this again.
Okay. All right.
Shut me up, bro. Honestly.
It's gonna take this bag is one of those bags once you got I'm trying y'all gotta help me.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Y'all gotta help me. I'm about to start putting a little no love Lord's Cash App at the bottom for donations.
yeah.
For donations.
Yeah, cash out's in the description.
Yeah. Yes, it help the quality of. We get more mics.
Oh,
we
yeah,
get better
yeah,
quality.
yeah.
It's a
You
business
talking about that.
expense.
Yeah,
Yes.
that shit add up.
Yeah, we need we need a
longer
studio
desk.
eventually.
Yeah, build a shed.
Well, I actually thought about getting a shed in my backyard.
No, cause
But you,
yo,
I thought about it
You
because I
have
found a shed that is like
Put that
it's
up.
200 square feet.
put that up.
Pause it.
No, you can pause it. Matter of fact, no, you get it. I actually talk to you.
You can-
You-
I can stop it.